So hi everyone, this is my ToK Exhibition. Today I'm gonna answer the question, what is the relationship between personal experience and knowledge? So here is my first object. This is my IB physics textbook and it is used to spread physics knowledge. According to Franklin and Align, physics and natural science in general is a reasonable enterprise based on the valid experimental evidence, criticism, and rational discussion. The knowledge I learned in the physics textbook would verify my personal experiences. When I was very little, I like watching movies, and I usually use a camera to record some movie clips. Initially, I found that the quality of photo wasn't good. Then I tried to figure out ways to improve my photos quality. After doing several tries, I noticed that it was effective to improve the quality by turning off the flashlight of the camera and indoor light. Although I didn't know the principle and the reason behind it, I just repeat this method whenever I try to use the camera to record the movie clips. Until entering senior high school, and I learned the knowledge of destructive interference in this physics textbook, I finally figured out the principle behind this phenomenon. Destructive interference occurs when waves come together in such a manner that they completely cancel each other out. So after the destructive interference, the intensity of wave will be less than any of the individual waves because destructive interference will happen between the flashlight and the light emitted by the TV screen. The photo's color will be darker. Thus, it is definitely better to turn off all the lights if you want to take a picture with good quality. All in all, based on my examples, the knowledge we learn can verify our personal experiences. Thus, the relationship between knowledge and personal experience could be knowledge can verify personal experiences. So let's move to my second object, which is one of my painting works. It is an oil painting. Oil painting is a process of painting with pigments with a medium of drying oil as the binder. The experience of painting this work proved the knowledge of painting skills I studied. I learned oil painting when I was about 9 years old. My painting teachers didn't recommend me to paint a complete work before mastering all the painting theories. I remember there was one theory called blocking. Blocking refers to the initial painting process of blocking in the general colors and shapes on your canvas. It helps painters to create a plan that navigates through the general composition and color choice and allows to take care of smaller details. I have been, suspicious about the practicability of the theory because I never put this series in working. Until the day my teacher asked me to start the whole paint, I discovered that the block-in theory was actually useful. By using the block-in, I can plan what color should I use and whenever I should use it before painting, which will help me paint more confident and smoother. It is clear to see that the personal experiences prove the knowledge according to my own experiences. Hence, the relationship between the knowledge and personal experiences could be personal experiences can prove the knowledge. So here is my last object, which is one of my basketballs. Basketball was invented by James in 1891. My experience of playing basketball proved the knowledge I learned of playing basketball. I used to be a street basketball player. Street players usually do not receive professional training. They learn the skills based on their personal experiences. I learned the basic basketball skills by watching and imitating other players' action. For example, one of the skills is called crossover. Crossover is a dribbling technique used to create a space between yourself and the defender. To learn crossover, I observed my friends crossover and copy their acts. Then I would use it in game to improve my proficiency. That's the way I used to learn new skills as a street player. Then I joined the junior high school basketball team. I figured out the crossover I learned by myself is almost the same as the crossover taught by the coach. Thus, my experiences of playing basketball proves the knowledge I learned. My basketball knowledge also verified the experience of playing basketball. Although the crossover I learned by myself is almost the same as the crossover from the textbook, there is still some differences. For example, The coach told us besides just doing the shaking, we need also to adjust the crossover range by observing defenders' reaction to break their defense easier. This is the detail that most street players would never consider as they learn the basketball techniques. After learning this, my crossover skills become more and more proficient and effective. Therefore, my basketball knowledge process verifies my experience of playing basketball. So all in all, my own example shows that the relationship between personal experience and knowledge is that the personal experiences can prove the knowledge can verify personal experiences. Thank you very much.